my name is Chloe Gennady. I'm an incoming junior at Carmelite High School, and this is the first milestone of my project. So my first milestone involved wiring my Bluetooth modules and pairing them with each other and doing the wiring and coding for the car part of my project. So first I started by wiring up the actual Bluetooth modules to two boards, the Arduino Uno and the Arduino Micro. After I had finished all of that, I inputted the code for them to allow them to communicate with each other, which can be seen here, and it's also listed below on my GitHub page. This is the code for the micro, and this is the code for the Uno. And then after that, I set one to slave by using these commands, and one to master by using these commands. And after all of that, they were able to communicate with each other smoothly. After that was done, I started wiring up my robot car, which involves wiring the Lego Uno and some H bridges, which are motor drivers, which are used to make the motors move and tell them what to do. I wired all of them together and wired them up using this wire to connect to my computer as a power source and also to send code in. But one issue I encountered was with the actual wiring. As you can see here, this is a cleaned up version of the wiring, and it's still really confusing and tangled. Before it was much worse, so I had to actually undo everything and redo it, which unfortunately meant I had to completely repair the Bluetooth modules again. So that was a pretty major setback, but thankfully I got through it. And then, when I actually had everything together, whenever I plugged in the Uno to my computer using this cable, it would run. The motors would move perfectly and they were fine. But when I tried to operate them off of just this one 9-volt battery, which is what is needed because the car is going to move by itself, it can't be plugged into the computer, it wouldn't move the motors. So we isolated that this was a voltage problem, and it turns out these batteries are actually for very low voltage uses. So I'm going to get a new battery and hopefully that's going to work out. But overall for this milestone, I wired up the Bluetooth modules, paired them together, and did the wiring and coding for the car, which all worked smoothly. Going forward, I will be assembling the actual car's body and chassis, and I will be doing the coding and wiring for the accelerometer.